It's not often you could go for a running PR, and today I'm going for my 5K PR that I set over 3.5 years ago back in high school. My 5K PR right now is 18:33. I am doing 5,000 meters in this track meet that the UF Run Club is holding, and I got the butterflies right now. I'm also doing like one other race called the DMR. I've never been to a track meet before, so this is all new terminology. I just got off of a marathon training block about 6-7 weeks ago, and that was my first ever marathon. And since then, after taking like a full week of rest, I got up to some base mileage. I did a 12 by 400 meter workout this past Tuesday. It's now Saturday, and got some good paces there. I look to be in around 18 flat shape, so I should be able to PR. The question is, how much faster of a PR can I get? We'll see. This should be fun. Low stress environment, just out here trying to break my personal record. And also, I can't forget, I'm here with some buddies from the FSU running club called the Striders. And I filmed this at the playground. The track is right there. UCF is here, USF is here, even Georgia's here. I'm changing into these shorts, and it's time for my 400 meter and my first ever baton receiving and handing off. And here we have the first race of the day of the running club track meet, and it is the distance medley relay. And I promise you, before this track meet, I had no idea this race existed, but it's a team race where 4 runners run 4 different distances. It's a 1,200 meter, then a 400 meter, which I'm doing, and I was trying to go for my PR, and I'll tell you how that went. A 800 meter and a 1,600 meter leg. Some of us were handing off the baton for the first time, which was pretty fun, and I ended up getting my 400 meter PR of about 103, 104. It's not official because this is like integrated in the whole event, and our team got last out of 3, and we lost to UF and Georgia. But we were all basically taking it at around 70 to 90% effort because we had other more important races later on in the day.
We just finished the distance medley relay, the DMR, and how do you think it went, Hawthorne?
Pretty good, 5:22 I think.
That's super good.
Pretty happy with that. Didn't go full out, just 81 per lap, keep it there, and we got the 5K later, so we're gonna come back out in 3 hours and kill it.
Nice. Max, how was your rep, or your leg?
I'll say the same thing as Hawthorne. Good 80 to 90% effort, but
Nice.
I mean, I PR'd my 400. Went from 106 was my previous to now 103 in pegs. So
Cool. Here's Aiden. We'll give him his own little interview whenever he wants it, whenever he's done with that sandwich. Christian just ran his first track and field event ever. He did the 1,200 leg. Props to him.
First 1,200 meter run. I've never run any distance shorter than the 5K, so that was crazy. Pushed myself probably too much, and now we're about to go run the 1 mile. That's a sub 5. Let's go.
Yeah, for sure. As for me, I ran the 800 third leg. Have no idea what my split was, but I probably had a horrendous positive split. I felt so slow on the second lap.
And you know me, I am a long distance runner at heart, so you know I'm just here for the 5K at the end. But in the meantime, we had some of our Seminole Striders going out and doing PRs in the 200, 400, 800, the mile, and I would just sit back and watching them do it, watching them get the PRs. And then now we turn to the 5K where, oh my gosh, it was 78, sunny, hot, dry for whatever reason, even though it's usually humid in Florida. And this race, I was really trying to go like 5:45 and then maybe 6 and 6. I knew the PR was in the bag, so I wanted to have a safe race and not bonk. So I kind of maybe conserved too much energy, but Hawthorne and Christian, two of the Seminole Striders, they were paced out in front of me basically the whole race, but Hawthorne had a little hip issue, so he dropped off, DNF'd out of the race out of 2 miles at the 2 mile point, and then Christian was leading the 5K race the whole way in front of me, but up until the last like couple seconds, and then I passed him, and I gave him a live kudos. Did not mean to bad manner him. Literally just wanted to get him hyped. But yeah, I got an 18:08 PR. I kind of even split the race because my first mile was 5:45, the second mile was 6, and then my third mile was 5:45 again. I definitely had a little bit left in the tank at the end, so I'm hungry for an upcoming 5K race to scratch my itch of getting a sub 18 5K. I really want that 17:59 or faster.
All right, we're finishing up here in enemy territory. We all just did the 5,000. They're about to do the 4x4, which none of us are doing because, you know, we're not sprinters. We're all more into marathons. So it's a wonder why we're even here. But we really wanted to represent Florida State.
Gates closed to get inside the UF Stadium. But that's a PR 18:08. I shaved about 20 seconds off my previous PR. That's quality. Then before we got back in the car for the 2-hour plus drive back to Tallahassee, we got some grub at Chipotle, and then we checked out the Gator statue at the UF Stadium. Sadly, it was closed. And I got to see the Tim Tebow statue, and it's pretty ironic how he's like shown running the ball because he's not a good quarterback. But all I have to say is that Tim Tebow has a playoff win in the NFL, and Tua Tagovailoa, even though I love you, Tua, he does not.
How we feeling, boys?
We'll see. I don't know. I'm kind of tired.
We still have the 5,000 meter. Party in the USA is on now, so we gotta go.